Howdy dowdy matowdy, it is a Blue Drake, and today I have got a tasty little treat for you. A present direct from Daddy Blue Drake himself to yourself through the internet. Now, if you want to click on the top right-hand corner of this video, you will get a link to download this game project and play around with it to your heart's content. And then if you want to leave in the comments if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more, you can, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to do more anyways because that's how I roll. Now, this is a nice little IMV that is fully animated and functional and drivable. So you can get it here. It's got fully animated doors, a fully animated weapon that is very loud. Wait for it. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ, it's so loud. It's also got full interiors, which, man, you know I'm all about that shit. And this is made by EA 3D. I'm a big fan of his work. I've been following for a while, and I decided to take this vehicle and throw it into this beautiful terrain. In fact, if you haven't noticed, we're actually we're in the UE4 editor where I put this together, and I'm going to package it for you later to download. And UE4, I don't think people... God, alright, sorry, car. Alright, don't interrupt me again. I don't think people realize exactly how capable UE4 is out of the box. Like, it's really incredible. And I want to go into that later in the video. But for now, let's go ahead and drive this thing around really quick. Wow. Hold on, let's see if I can... There we go. Yeah! Alright. Now, this vehicle's actually got it's got these little hazard light things here. So you turn that... Oh, sorry. I just hit a rock or something. Got my wheel stuck in a ditch. There we go. Go forward. Got my hazard lights on. It's also got headlights. There we go. And I mean, this is all courtesy of UE4's beautiful default lighting system. I mean, like I said, when you look at all this stuff, like look at that beautiful distance with this terrain, and I don't think people know that you know, UE4 has got really great distant rendering and lighting mechanics, and even things like vehicle suspension and stuff like that, just right out of the box. It's really fun to just put together projects in UE4, and I'm gonna say something really kind of controversial right now, because I grew up in something controversial from Blue Drake? Never. But I grew up in the golden days of the modding community. You know, back Battlefield 2, Battlefield 1942, Half-Life Source, ModDB, that was my home page. ModDB was my home page for like a good 3 years. And the amount of content that the community was creating and working on every day, it was beautiful, it was wonderful. It was so great to follow, it was so great to enjoy. And over the past 5, oh my god, maybe 10 years, like all of that has just like evaporated. It's so depressing. You've got all these amazing games, Battlefield 1, Rainbow Six Siege, and you can't do anything with them. You got the base game, and then you get, you know, once you're done playing all that content, it's over. Not only is there no mod support anymore, there's not even anything else. There's no like map creation. There's no like any tools to make anything with some of the best games that used to be the foundation of the entire modding scene when I was younger. And I think a lot of us have kind of gone through a depression phase of not having that, which is really, it's just a shame. But over the past year of our community, you know, digging into all of the tools that are available to us online now, Unreal Engine 4, Unity, even loads of, outside of that, loads of source code projects released by random people, just wanting people to enjoy their content and build upon their content, releasing things under MIT license, under open source. It's kind of made me see everything in a completely new light. And here comes the controversial statement here, really quick. Let me get to the top of the mountain before I... Come on. I think I can. You got this. Shift up. Shift up. Yeah! There you go. Oh. It's also got a nice dorky little horn. But after, you know, spending a whole bunch of time of getting our hands dirty with game development, Iron Armada, you know, working with Unreal Engine 4, this is the kind of epiphany that I had. I think that making games, especially games with like Unreal Engine 4 and stuff like that, it is the new mod support. I know, sorry, that might be a weird thing to say, to like give it a second to like wrap your head around, but I really think that making games and especially like making projects with Unreal Engine 4 and stuff like that, it is the new mod support. Because unlike games like Battlefield 1 and all of this stuff, we've got all of this amazing content that the Unreal Engine 4 community is like working together on and like releasing, and obviously Epic is working on their own engine and putting in all of these incredible features to the point where it's getting pretty close to having the same amount of features, if not more, than what the old games in the modding days used to have, except it's even better because you get to have all of the source code to everything, and you can do all of it. Instead of, you know, Battlefield 1942, Battlefield 2, you can make mods for, but then you hit a brick wall because, you know, you're not legally allowed to distribute or like build upon it or release standalone projects. Whereas all of the tools that are coming out now, not only are they more capable than I think anybody like, there's so many people that don't realize like what UE4 can just do. Like what it can just, like, there's so many people that are like, oh, that's so amazing, like that these game developers like made, you know, these long range like rendering systems and lighting mechanics and stuff like that. You don't realize like that's what Unreal Engine 4 does, and it's getting to the point where Unreal Engine 4 almost has like more features than those older games that powered the entire mod, and that's incredible to me. That's a huge epiphany that I had, where that is why Drakeling Labs and our community is getting way deeper into development and getting our hands dirty with all of this, because it's like a light that's flipped on in our heads where it's like, oh my gosh, we can do anything. Like, we can create so much cool stuff. And instead of, you know, making like revival projects for like Battlefield 1942 and then getting depressed because, you know, you're not allowed to do anything with it, now we can put hard work into stuff like this and then actually be able to do whatever we want. I don't know, it's incredible. So anyways, moving on, I want to show you all and show off the wonderful individuals that created the systems, or at least built upon UE4's systems, and released this to the community, because UE4 has actually got a really robust like vehicle system, you know, like with suspension, and even the like the shifts, the gear shifts and stuff like that. Like if you hear the vehicle like, and then it like shifts and all that, like that's actually something that UE4 already has the framework built for, like right out of the box. But let's take a look at the beautiful people that created this content. This is EA3D, and I really like his work. He actually created a couple of other vehicle blueprints that he makes available to the community, like this APC and this Humvee, and also this little bird, which is really cool. And it's like fully flyable. In fact, I might make a project with these in the future. And then he also makes this little desert patrol vehicle, which is pretty cool. And then also we have Yudes, at least that's how I like to say his name. And then he created this wonderful military base asset pack where you have all of these static meshes that are just kind of military themed. In fact, a lot of people use these to asset flip with, but that's kind of the whole point. In fact, I really want to change the way that everybody thinks about assets on the UE4 marketplace, and like not on the, because UE4 marketplace isn't the only place. Like, there's so many places you can buy assets now. I kind of want to change how everybody sees assets and how everybody sees all of this stuff, because it's gotten to the point where I don't agree with people that kind of try to take this stuff. And it's true. Like, you can get this, and you can get these guys are nice enough where, you know, and Epic is nice enough to create a license where you are allowed to monetize it. And there's some people that abuse that. There's absolutely some people that abuse that. But also, there's communities like mine, like DRK, really appreciate people like this, because, you know, it's like having mod support again. Like, it's like we can finally, you know, take these projects and have the source code or the source material to, and we can modify it and build upon it and make little projects for our own community. It's just wonderful. It's wonderful. And Yudes makes a variety of really beautiful environment artist packs that I think are really nice, and I enjoy using to make different scenes and make different maps and whatnot. He's really talented. So I really like that. And then of course we've got this road editor tool made by Talos, and to be fair, this is not that much better than the default spline tool that UE4 has, but it is still it has a couple cool features that makes creating roads pretty nice. In fact, actually, before I package this up for you guys to download, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys like a little thing that you can guys at least like a little racetrack or something that you guys can at least like race around on, and then I can show off like how the road tool works. So we're gonna place down a little road here, maybe just like right outside the military base. So like, see, like maybe here. Oh, come on UE4 editor. I believe in you. I believe you can do it. Come on, max out my CPU. Make it happen. You got this. Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. And this the UE4's spline tool is actually really cool because whenever you place anything down, it'll auto level out. So like if I place down this road, it'll actually raise the terrain to. Okay, thank you for auto saving for me. Okay, there we go. Finally. I'll just go ahead and place down a little road here, like that. And then you can actually make little additional cross sections. So for instance, if I start a new road here, like this way, and then I can connect the two, it'll automatically make like a little T section there, which I think is nifty. Connect the end there, and then we'll go ahead and do the same here. Oop. They make a quad, quad cross section. There we go. Now we got kind of like a racetrack thing going. And as you can see, it's like kind of like auto leveled everything. Even though the grass, like, see now the grass is poking through everything. But the UE4 editor has gotten to the point where it's so powerful. It's almost getting to the point where it's as powerful as like the Arma 3 editor. And I honestly believe that in the future, I think that people are going to use this as much as they would use an Arma 3 editor for like quick mock-ups and making quick little games and all sorts of stuff, and even editing existing games. In fact, I wish more UE4 games would make their projects available, because you could just go in and just like drop down like, I'm gonna make a new little map and put down a couple of guys that'll like fight each other and whatnot. It's totally possible. But let me go ahead and remove the grass from here. You guys don't have to have grass clipping through everything. But as you can see, like even texture painting is like super nice and easy. So for instance, like, hey, look at that. It's just like a paintbrush. So you can go through and you can just paint different materials, and in this case I'm mainly doing this just to get rid of all the grass so you guys don't have to drive through grass. Oop. Go through here. Go ahead and unbug this here. Sometimes the cells glitch out when you're using different materials, and it'll just take that entire cell and it'll just like freak out, and I have to go back and like fix it, which sucks. All right, there we go. Do that. Size down. I might see, this is actually something, if you guys want to help out, this is the kind of like tedious stuff that I love doing, but there's so many other more important things that I need to work on that I don't have time to sit here and like make maps like this like all day. And I really need people to just come in and just like kind of take the time, like especially for like the island project and stuff like that. You know, I just need, if anybody, I'm sure there's like loads of people would even volunteer to do that. But if somebody could come in and just literally just make little fun maps for everybody to play on, so I can actually work on like the core projects and like getting all of like the core, you know, code structure like drafted out for the programmers and everything. Because I love sitting here working. I love, but it's just such a waste of time because it's pretty easy and I love, you know, making maps, but it would be really cool if we could have our community step in. This is why everybody asks me, because they're like, man, I'm not a developer though. Like, I want to come and help you with development projects, but what could I do? And it's like, motherfucker, this is not hard. Like, you could totally. So please, if you want to sign up, go to here, just go to bluedrake42.com. And then under the forums, you can just go down to applications. You can apply as a beta tester, and then we'll also have a developer application, so you can go there and you can list, you know, like if you do anything, you know, beyond like level design, or if you're interested in level design, you can fill that out as well. So there we go. We've got our nice little road here. Let's go ahead and play that. Save selected. All right, here we go. See if I can drift out of here. Drift! Oh no, that didn't work at all. I just got stuck. Oh. Okay. No, damn it, now I have to restart. I tried to be edgy and now I have to restart. Okay, there we go. Let's try this again. Let's try to be responsible this time. Make our way down to our little racetrack here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that actually worked out pretty well. So there we go. Got a nice little track here. Oh. Drifted too much. But yeah, so if you want to download this project, go download it, top right-hand corner. You can go pick that up. And then, hey, if you want to help out with our, because obviously, you know, we have the source code to this project, and you know, we have it up, and our community is tinkering with stuff like this every single day. So if you want to come and help out and maybe make a cool project, and obviously there's a bunch of other projects that we've been working on for a while, you know, like Iron Armada, but also other projects like in Unity and stuff like that, that are more than just us throwing a couple of assets together that will hopefully allow us to take assets like this and kind of make more fully playable games out of it. It's really cool. The potential is just so incredibly high that it's really exciting. So if anybody wants to be a part of that, make sure you go sign up on our forums. And besides that, I hope you enjoy the game, and I'll probably be doing some more videos on other stuff here in the near future. I'm just so excited. There's just a whole new treasure trove of things to make videos about and cover. Look at that. Look at this Tokyo drift that I'm doing right now. Did you see that? That was okay. I'm sorry. I'll stop talking about it. But yeah. So yeah. All right. I will talk to you guys again in the future. So many cool things to show off. So many dope things to show you, and I can't wait to do so. Okay. All right. I love you. Goodbye, baby girl. Enjoy the game.